Hi, I'm Emily.
Hi, I'm Alex.
And this is Girls Who Music. So, what was your song of the week?
Okay, I have a little story to go with my song of the week that I actually haven't told you. I've been waiting to tell you.
Oh my God. Okay, the suspense.
Yeah, the suspense. There's not really much suspense. But okay, so my song of the week is called Looking for Something by a band called Castle Beat. And it has this like really sick guitar riff intro. Maybe David can like insert in here, but it's like, I don't know, my it's going to sound shit, but it's just really, I don't know, I love that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how I've been seeing these numbers?
Yes.
Okay, so for context, my lucky numbers are 96 and 69, and I literally see them like multiple times a day.
She's been seeing them literally everywhere. It's crazy.
Everywhere. It's crazy all the time. And I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks, universe. Like, sick. What's next? I don't know. Anyway, so I've been seeing these numbers and I was listening to the song and I was like, fuck yeah, this is a good song. And I used to listen to it heaps, I think maybe when it first came out. And then like it came up on one of my playlists again. And I was like, oh my God, yes, I love this song. And then the lyrics are, oh no, you're just looking for something, always on the edge of your number. And I was like, okay. I'm set. Okay. So I was like, that feels really right to put in here.
Yeah.
But on the topic of seeing things, so my dad passed away when I was younger and his favourite flower was sunflowers. So my mum and my sister and I, we often see sunflowers when we're around, like not always super often, but like we always see them, we're like, oh my God, it's Dad. And recently we've been seeing them a lot. The three of us have been seeing them heaps, and we always send each other photos of like when we see them. And I guess myself, my sister and my mum are kind of going through changes at the moment in our own ways, and my mum's shifting into a new job. And she said she's feeling a bit nervous. And so she was on the bus home the other day. You'll be like, what the fuck? She was on the bus home the other day and she was like, I'm feeling a bit anxious. And she has this little like word game. I don't know, like a word search. Yeah, like a word search game that she plays on her phone. She's like, okay, I'll just play it just to like calm myself down. And on the background of this like word search game is sunflowers. Okay, right. So she's like, what the heck? She sends us a screenshot. She's like, oh my gosh, it's sunflowers. Like, it was so nice and reassuring in that moment when I felt really heightened. But the word, which she didn't realise, was loving. I know.
Stop!
I know. Isn't that out the gate?
Oh my God. I literally got sweaty hands.
It's crazy. These signs are everywhere.
Yeah, that is nuts.
Yeah, long story short, that's my...
Wow. Well, that's amazing.
That's my song of the week. Yeah.
Well, that's incredible.
Looking for something. Yeah, it's a great song. Love it.
Wow. I really liked it when you sent it to me. Yeah, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, this is Alex to a T. Like with the guitar and everything.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, really, really cool song. Hell yeah. That's really beautiful.
Yeah. I know.
And comforting.
Really comforting.
Yeah.
Yeah, really comforting. Oh. Yeah, so what's your song?
Wow. Well, God. Mine is Endless by OK Lou.
Yeah.
And so shout out Addie.
What's up, Eddie?
She introduced me to this artist. She's a French artist. It's super like electro pop. It's honestly music I've never really heard before. But it kind of sounds like there's like some like A.G. Cook kind of like vibes to it.
Yeah.
And so Endless is the first song on her album Choke Enough. And it just like gives me this feel of like you're like in this like misty forest. And because it's been like raining and like gross weather, it's kind of like been this song that's kind of like the start of like, I don't know, like the new chapter, but like it's the weather and everything. Yeah. And yeah, it's a really beautiful song. And
yeah, when I heard it, I definitely thought this isn't really something that I had heard before.
Yeah.
But in a way, it also sounded familiar.
Yes.
I can't explain it. But when I was listening to it, I was like, okay, in my head, I see this on like some like young teen romance show, and like that song's playing in the background.
Yeah.
And it's the moment when like the two characters finally like get together.
Yes.
In my head, that's what I could see.
And it's
like moody lighting.
Yes.
Like, it's like dark, like, yeah.
And as soon as she like
song.
Sings,
yeah.
it's, I don't know, like it brings comfort to me.
Yeah, it's really like,
it's like cozy, but like fun and like cute. It's like, I feel like I can like feel the like sounds.
The sounds, yes.
Yeah, it's like all these little like poppy. I don't know how to explain it.
Poppy sounds, yeah.
Yeah, but like it gives me.
It's so good.
Yeah, it makes me feel really good. Yeah, you guys should listen to her. She's amazing. Also, didn't realize that she was French. Like, I couldn't really tell.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
Yeah, but I would love to see her live.
It's interesting to me how like some artists when they sing, you can't really tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, okay, there's a science behind this.
Oh my God, no. Okay, we need to talk about this in another episode.
No, but just quickly.
Okay.
No, so because everyone like sings like they're American. Like, and it's because it's something to do with like because they're widening their mouths more. It like starts to sound American because Americans have very like loud, like them when they talk, their mouths are much like open and louder, whereas like Kiwis were kind of just like
smaller.
Yeah. So like there's like a whole science behind it, but that's a lot of the time like why people can't. Like don't really realise that they're like, I don't know, British or whatever. But I feel like with Dua Lipa and Charlie, you can definitely tell that they're British.
Oh yes, true. Yeah, okay, valid. Yeah.
But anyway, so that's our songs of the week.
Sick, love it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
So because of last episode that we talked about festivals and obviously because Coachella has just been, we're gonna talk about Coachella.
Hell yeah.
And everything, which I think is fun. Even we didn't go.
Obviously we didn't go. Sadly we didn't go.
Yeah, but
there is many Coachellas to come that we will eventually go to. So,
or if someone wants to sponsor us one day,
put it out there in the universe.
Yeah, manifesting for sure.
Yeah,
but yeah, so we streamed a lot of it.
Yeah.
And Alex and I like hung out together and watched a bit.
That's right.
Together on like the
Sunday, yes.
Which was their Saturday, and that was
good.
That was Charlie.
It was Charlie. Mm-hmm.
Who else was there? Oh, Green Day.
Green Day, but we didn't watch that together.
Yeah. Well, should we start from like the beginning?
Yeah. Okay. So, who was your like top favorite performer? Like,
I mean, okay. So,
I guess you could split it though in terms of like music and then also like the theatrics of their performance.
I have two.
Yeah, okay.
Two favourites that just like blew me out of the water.
Yeah.
The first one, and I was messaging Alex, she hadn't like gotten to it yet, but Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Oh, I literally just got chills. I couldn't believe what I was watching. She was fantastic. It was exactly what society needed.
That was pure art. You were messaging me like, you need to watch this. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. I was trying to put my son down and I was like, got to freaking tune into Lady Gaga. Thank God for the live streams that you can like rewind it. And then as soon as he was asleep and like snoring, I like whipped my headphones in, whipped my phone out. And then I had to pause it because I was like, what?
You were there just like...
I literally was staring at the ceiling like, what the fuck just happened? I couldn't even... I think I messaged you and you were like, I'm having an outer body experience. No. And I was like, I am having an outer body experience also. It was insane.
Yeah, she was...
I kind of forgot that is actually so true to her, doing something to that level though. You know, like she is like into the theatre of performance.
Yeah, like she fed us. Like I didn't realise how much I needed to be fed, and like like it was just fantastic. The feel of it.
Yes.
The darkness, like the cathedral. Oh my God, it was just fantastic. It was so good.
It was just amazing. All of the like artists that she had, the like drama, like it was.
Didn't she have like the dancers from a lot of her? She had like all the same dancers from all of her other music videos
like
or something.
Older.
Yeah.
Tours. Yeah, she did. Which is so nice.
Yeah. So that
was your number one.
Was my number one.
Okay. For music and like.
Yeah. Well, I think as a whole, just everything was just amazing.
Yeah, I agree actually.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
And then my second one was, which is so funny, but Chase and Status slapped so hard. Like they slapped so hard. Yeah. Like I put them on before I was going to my soccer game, and oh my God, it was like it pumped me up. Oh my God, it was just fantastic. Their whole set was phenomenal. I felt like I was there. Like it was just they know how to work a crowd. They know how to like have all the sounds to like get people to like jump up and down and dance. And they just did a mixture of genres, like not only drum and bass, they did some techno. Like it was perfection and exactly what you need and want in a set. I wish it was longer.
Oh yeah, like a mix of everything to keep you really engaged.
Yeah, and like I was on TikTok and seeing people's comments like, I didn't realize like your game chasing status. I'm like, yes, they have been so like, I think people forget how good they are, especially
and how long
like
they've been around.
Yeah, like they've been along for around so long.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, so yeah, they were just fantastic, and I love a little DJ set and just and visuals and the whole shebang. So I was very impressed. Like I kind of went in it like, I've seen them so many times live, like it'll just be the same.
Yes, that is so good though when you're surprised.
Yeah.
And you're like, how am I still surprised?
And I felt really proud.
Because you've seen them live before, so you're like, oh my God.
And I'm like, oh my God, like they're just so
good.
So good. And I loved it. It was fantastic.
So that's so cute. I love that.
But yeah, so what was your top two or top whatever?
I really loved Lady Gaga. I just thought she was like epic. Like just it was just beautiful. It was like so beautiful to witness, seeing her also just like enjoy herself was really, really amazing. Yeah.
I feel like you could see it was herself coming out in the performance and like her like performing self as well. Like
it was
like a really fun mixture.
Yeah. It was so beautiful. Yeah, I loved it. I really also loved Sam Fender's performance. I haven't watched much of his live performances, and I love his music and just like the vibe of his band. Yeah. Even though he was on like a smaller stage, I just loved it. I really rated it. I thought he was great. But also one of my other favorites, I guess, in terms of like the theatre of it and their performing was the Marias.
Oh yes.
Like okay, so the
oh my God,
the light,
yes,
and just the softness of it, but it was so impactful. Yeah, and I was shocked at her voice. Her voice, I was like, surely that's not your voice. Like it's no, I was like, how can someone sound that beautiful?
Yeah, she's angelic.
Angelic. I was like, you are truly an angel. Her outfit also was so freaking sick, and just the whole vibe. And then at one point they had like, was it bubbles? Like not bubbles, but like foam. So it almost looked like snow. That. Or snow or like petals or something. It was just so gorgeous. Like it was just I remember watching it and literally I was just like, this is beautiful. That's
got to be on our bucket list. We have to see them live.
Her voice is just like phenomenal.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Truly. It literally sounds exactly like her recording.
Yes.
It's like butter. Like when I listen to it, I'm just like, oh my God, I like transcend.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. She's so beautiful and just amazing. And she's so cool too though. Like even her music, though it's definitely more like slower pace, but she gets that crowd pumped.
I think at one stage she was like, jump.
Yeah, she's like, jump. And you're like jumping to this like slow song, but I love it.
So good. Like, she's a really engaging.
She is.
A really engaging performer, I think.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
She would also like pull you in. Like she's like I said, an angel.
Yeah, I'm like, take me with you. Yeah.
Take me.
I just want to like,
ascend. Please.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sick.
Oh, that's so good. I forgot about that performance. Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, fantastic.
I absolutely loved it. Yeah, so Yo Gabba Gabba. Who the fuck?
Who is Yo Gabba Gabba? Can someone
let us know?
I probably should have done my research, but confused.
I watched some of their performance.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm still confused.
Is it a kids thing?
To me, it did look like a kid's thing, but I'm assuming it's not. But like there was like dances that kind of seemed like a kid's thing. So I'm like, go off. Like it looked interesting.
What are they singing about?
I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Maybe we should put like a little thing because it just was so interesting to me. And everyone was like, Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah, and I was like, I literally, when I saw the lineup, I saw people commenting, Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah, like, same.
Oh, who's this? And then I saw it and I was like, yeah, still, who's this?
We're still like, clarification.
What? Yeah, confusing to me, but
yeah. Didn't someone bring them out as also like a guest on their show or something?
I think they did. Surely.
Who was that? I can't remember. There was a lot.
There were a lot.
A lot going on Coachella weekend. Yeah. It was. I absolutely loved that we could stream it and watch it.
Yeah, it was also really easy to stream with their app because it like converted to our time zone, which was so convenient.
Yeah, I'm also like, it's almost better just being able to stream it and see literally every single artist that you want to see, because
You couldn't do that at the festival.
no.
The stages are too far apart and it's impossible.
Yeah, and it's so fun watching live because they like do shots of the crowd and you literally, well, I literally felt like I was like in the crowd. And it was just so fun, and you just like kind of feel connected with everyone. Like, that's just like what festivals are like anyway, but it just like you felt a part of it, and it was just cool to like experience all of these performances live with everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, performances like this, I think especially from Coachella, it's like almost like a cultural reset in a way, you know,
my
like
God,
it's like kind of sets the bar, but it's just like a new wave coming through of like information, you know, like it's quite interesting to me that what some artists choose to say on stage, you know, like Green Day changing some of their songs.
Yes, fantastic.
So good. And then also Charlie, you know, discussing her finishing Brat Summer, but not wanting it to be over. Like that outro was so... we were screaming. Poor David, we were literally screaming, but it was so cool that she had that, you know, and it's like, it's so great to see how some artists put their like their spin on it. Yeah, it's their own performance, and it's so beautiful.
It's just so fun, man.
So fucking fun.
I'm getting really excited.
So pumped. You were fizzing. Keep this energy for tonight. We're going to a gig tonight, everyone.
Yeah,
the girls going out.
Yeah,
sober. Sober. We will report back.
Yeah.
How that goes.
Oh my God. Yeah. It was she was really good, but because we had seen her, it was very similar to what we had seen. Yeah. Which is fine. I mean, that whole thing is, her whole performance is amazing.
We love her. We could watch her 1,000 times over.
Yeah. You're just like, I'm like, how does someone move like that?
How does she move like that? I don't even fucking know. And then the cameraman. Props to the cameraman.
Real MVP. That cameraman, he knows what's up.
He knows how to work.
Yeah.
He is showing up.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
And when she... Okay.
No, what?
when she came to New Zealand and we saw her laneway, we thought she said that she was bringing out Lord.
Yes, because she was like, I think she said sing my friend's part, or like she said something along the lines of like my friend. I don't know. It was like a line that it sounded like she was here.
Yeah, but it was because the crowd.
She said, "I'm singing with my friend. This is my song. This is my song with my friend," and we were like, obviously want her here, and then the whole crowd started like screaming.
Yeah, and it was hard to hear.
Here. But then she said the same thing,
and then Lord came.
Was there.
Yeah, and that was sick. I'm glad she brought her out.
Saying that was so cool, and then such a cool, like, I guess interesting because like she brought Lord out, and it kind of put not Lord back on the radar because she's always kind of been there, but now she's announced her
album.
So timing of that, cosmic.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm sure also very well planned.
Yeah. I think I was watching something where I think Lord was saying that she'd already started her album before Brat came out, and she was like not sure on where she wanted to go with the album, and like how rough she wanted to be and all this sort of stuff. Beautiful. And she was saying like how Brat was like really successful, and Charlie was just like doing whatever she wanted to do, and so Lord was just like,
fuck it, I'm
gonna do that too. So
I love that.
I think it's really gonna change like how people do, and just like people just do like just creating the art that they actually want to create instead of trying to dive in, like keep in this sort of
conform to what they think that people want to hear. I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. That's why I'm a big lyrics
girl,
which is why I love Sam Fender so much, because his lyrics are so great.
And he's just got a great presence and everything.
He has a really cool, fun stage presence. He would be really cool to see live.
Oh, for sure.
I really hope
we'll definitely go see him.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
One day.
And then when Charlie, who did she bring out? Oh, she brought out Billy.
Yeah.
And she brought out Troy. I die when she brought out Troy. I just love Troy so much.
The decibels we screamed.
We screamed. I almost lost my voice. We're just like in the lounge, just like.
No, it was just so cool.
It was so fun.
So sick.
And then, yeah, she was great. And Green Day was fantastic. I was not familiar with their game.
Me neither. I kind of forgot. I was like, oh, Green Day, meh. And then I listened to it and I was like, oh.
Yeah, like I feel embarrassed that I didn't know their game. Like, so fantastic.
But you know their songs, right?
Yes. But I just didn't realise like where they stood politically, and it was just fantastic.
Yeah.
I loved them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so good, and great presence and just everything. It was just so good.
Yeah, I really rated their performance.
Yeah,
So good.
Yeah.
Who would you have wanted to see there? Is there anyone that you can think of?
Yeah, we also I also need to talk about Mick the Stallion.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, right, okay. Yes, you can talk about Mick the Stallion.
She was really, really great. But they cut her off.
Oh.
Because she was running overtime.
Oh, that's really hard. I mean, what can you do?
I think that's why they cut her off. Don't quote me on that. I think that's why they cut her off. But don't do that.
Did they literally just cut? I didn't see.
They fully cut her off, and she didn't know, so she was still singing.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
And it was dead silent, and the crowd was like yelling like,
what the fuck?
Yeah. And so for weekend 2, she started with the song that they cut her off with.
That's
and
cool.
she was just like, screw you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
as you should.
Yeah. She was fantastic. I just love her so much. She's just awesome.
Yeah.
I also watched a bit of Sarah Landry. She does techno.
Yeah.
I keep commenting. I keep commenting on her Instagram. Please come to New Zealand.
I love you. Please come to New Zealand.
She's going to Australia, and I was almost going to message you. She's doing like a festival in Australia in December this year. And I almost messaged you being like, I could seriously, I just really want to see her live.
It depends what the festival is and where it is.
Yeah, it's at the Gold Coast.
How much are tickets?
I don't know. I didn't have a look. The lineup's pretty good too. It's got like Kendrick Lamar.
Wait. Okay, no, I might be thinking of a different. Is this lineup only recently released?
Yeah, I think so.
Like literally this week. Is it called like Spilt Milk or like?
Yes, that's it.
Yes, I saw that fucking lineup. Dochi's doing it.
Oh,
wow.
is she?
Yes. You didn't see the full lineup.
I think I just panicked.
Okay, Nick, catch us on the next episode. So we brought tickets.
I think I just panicked when I saw Sarah Landry.
Oh my God,
and then I was trying to like, oh, is she? Oh my God.
Okay, we'll have a look. I didn't realise it was in December. For some reason, I thought that
14th of December,
that festival was like way sooner, which is why I was like, oh, I'm not even going to look into it because I was like, whatever, like, oh.
I would kill to see Doechii live. Oh my God.
No, I know.
Okay. Some food for thought.
Okay. I'm sweating.
Same. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. So sexy. Oh yeah, I would love to see Sarah Landry, and she was fantastic. She's just, I love her so much. She's so cool.
She's cool. She's got a cool vibe.
Yeah.
What did you think? Actually, you know who really, a performer who really surprised me?
Who?
Missy Elliott.
Okay, Alex messaged me.
I messaged Emily and I was like, holy shit, I can't deal. I was like, you have to see Missy Elliott's performance. It is crack up. Did I tell you she comes out as like a transformer?
Yes, okay.
Yeah. I was like, she comes out as a transformer. It's so unexpected. Like, I was watching it and I was like, oh, her dancers are like transformers, sick. It was her. She was like, whatever, and stood up. I was shook. I was like,
oh, she's fantastic.
She is crack up.
When she told me that she was coming out as a transformer, I didn't really quite.
You didn't put two and two together. Yeah.
And then she's literally a car.
No, that's why
and
I was
then
like,
she comes up, and I'm like,
what the fuck? But the fact that it was
literally
just so
screaming.
chill, and she just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
it was just so random.
Yeah, I remember seeing her performance from her tour last year.
Oh yeah,
and it looked pretty sick and like
crack up.
Yeah, she's so fun with all of her practical costumes and everything.
Yeah,
it's so fun.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
So that really surprised me. Same with T-Pain.
Yes.
T-Pain's got a lot of bangers, man.
Yeah.
It was like back to back to back bangers. If I was in that crowd, I'd be tired.
I'd be a sweaty mess.
I would be a sweaty mess.
Yeah, because he like produces
so much music.
Yeah,
I really do.
And also is like the epitome of early 2000s?
Yes. Which is like just good vibes.
Yeah, so good. He's crack up.
He is crack up. What do you think about the lineup for next year? Do you have any thoughts about? It's not been announced.
Oh my God, I was like, is this something I don't know?
The way you looked at me, the lineup hasn't been announced. The
I was
dates
like, oh my God.
have been announced.
Yes, my birthday.
Which is Emily's birthday, and it's her 30th. So like, the stars are aligning, I feel.
Yeah.
We're going to do some really deep thinking. I don't even want to.
We're going to manifest some more money.
We're going to really manifest. Yeah, who is on your radar for the lineup for next year?
God.
It's so hard to even think. And if I think back to this time last year.
So much has happened.
Yeah.
I think.
It's so interesting to me. I'm like, how do the people that pick the lineup?
Yeah, I feel like it's really curated,
and I'm like, how would you be able to foresee that an artist at the time of signing them, and how close to do you know what I mean? When was the lineup released?
Oh no, I think they release it pretty late.
Yeah, it is,
which makes sense.
Like a couple of months prior.
Yeah, because even like Benson Boone, like I had no idea who he was until very recently.
Really? Okay, he's crack up.
I did know his famous song, but I didn't realize that was him. And you know, like
his performance was super sick. The crowd was not hyped enough.
No, yeah. So yeah, I definitely think it's later on.
Is he Lord?
I was just gonna say that.
I think so.
Do you reckon?
Yeah,
I think so too. Maybe.
I think so. Given she's got a new album, I could see that happening.
Has she played Coachella before? Oh, I think she has.
Oh, really? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I need to look that up. I can't remember. Doechii will.
Oh, fucking
will play Coachella.
Yeah.
I feel like she will.
Surely.
If they don't, delete.
Rude. How could you not?
Yeah, she's fantastic. She's just such a fantastic performer.
Yeah,
so I feel like Doechii, potentially Lord. Who else? Who else is there?
Yeah,
that's it, really.
Everyone go home. I'm trying to think who else that's also releasing new music.
So I thought Sabrina Carpenter, but she played last year. But maybe she could be back on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who else is touring at the moment?
Or maybe Addison Rae. If she brings out a little bit more music.
She came as a guest.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, maybe. You know who would be really sick is Rihanna. I mean, they got Lady Gaga and Green Day. So, like, someone who's like, you know.
I'm pretty sure she's bringing out a new album.
Oh, don't even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
I can't even think about that.
I know. It's all just a bit too much today.
It's quite a bit too much today.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess it's kind of fun to just see. But I feel like, that's a good little start to who we think could be on Coachella. My gut is saying Doechii.
Yeah, I so agree. I'm trying to think who's like, maybe, okay, is it Haim or Haim? Haim. Maybe Haim.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sure they played at Coachella before though, right? But not that
I
that
think
would
they have, yeah.
Because they bring out a new album. I feel like that'd be pretty sick to see.
Yeah.
Be quite cool.
Yeah. Also,
a fun vibe.
What do you think about, because there's so much discourse about Coachella.
Yeah.
And like how there's like all these influencers and everyone's just like taking photos and stuff. My take is I get how it can be annoying that you want the crowd to be like super pumped up and stuff. But I'm also just like, it's not that serious. Like everyone's just there to do their thing, what they enjoy. So let's just all enjoy. And if you're not in a great area, like go somewhere else or something. I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
I really agree. I think Coachella's it's massive. How many people did you say go? No, it's going to stress me out. Wait,
I don't remember. I was going to say something.
Way.
I don't know. I don't want to say any numbers because last episode I was way off.
Oh, really? Shit. Okay. Anyway, it's huge.
Yeah.
And I feel like obviously there's going to be sections that won't be like the people around you won't be that good. It is, however, disappointing, I think, to see so many people with their phones filming. But I get it. Yes. When you're there, it's just like you want to film it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's if you want to go for the music, you probably want to go for Weekend too. If you want to go to see, I don't know.
That's what it sounds like,
hype,
yeah.
I would say go to Weekend 1 then, right? Like that's when all the influencers go.
Yeah.
Maybe the vibe is slightly different.
Yeah. It's so hard to, like, we've never been. So, like, we're
How
just...
the fuck do we know? We don't
know.
Literally but just off videos.
Yeah, yeah. But also, like, if you're going to a DJ set, like, the crowds at those were they looked great.
And I think that's so different because it's like...
The ravers are very different.
Yeah, and it's like it does bring a different kind of crowd.
Yeah.
It brings a crowd that's like ready to rock.
Yeah.
Ready to like dance.
Yeah.
Whereas like people maybe who were at, I don't know. Actually, I was going to say Lady Gaga, but like, I don't know.
Even still, we forget too, I was exhausted from streaming.
Yeah.
Let alone.
You're like, I'm so tired.
I felt like I was there, like, let alone, like, even laneway, that was a huge day and we weren't in the desert. Imagine being in the desert for like 12 hours and, you know, and you want to stay to see the big acts later at night. So
and they are quite late given like,
yeah.
you could go at midday.
Yeah.
And then it ends at what?
I think like 11:30 maybe.
Yeah, that's a long day in the heat.
Day.
I think it's interesting.
There's a lot
to
of
kind think about.
components.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of components.
Everyone just needs to
Chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in an area where the crowd is like still physically, just kind of maybe go somewhere else.
Or just
dance. Who cares?
Yeah.
You can be the person that like.
But I do get that
It is disappointing when you go
like,
and then people are like, or just like filming the whole time. Like, like if you're literally just standing there filming the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it just kind of feels a bit icky.
I also feel like I've never really been in a crowd where it's been like that.
Were people filming?
Well, just like people aren't really dancing, or like people are just like not in on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Because I feel like I don't know. I feel like LA, California, like it's just a much more of a different vibe. You know, I've never really experienced that, so I don't know really what it's like.
Yeah, that's valid.
You know,
I mean, I just remember at Laneway with Joe, and there were like a few people around who were dancing, but then there were also like a few people close to me who literally stood still.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, that's kind of random that you're quite close to the stage and you're.
Was it just like this?
No, for real.
That's crazy.
No, it was crazy to me.
Aren't you itchy somewhere? Like,
I didn't do itchy head or something though. Like, it's really hot. Like, are you itchy?
how can you stand still? I cannot stand still.
No, there was a couple in front of me because I was like, can I please go in front of you? And the guy was like, no. They were stood still the whole time. They didn't even like slightly like sway.
Yeah, interesting.
So I was just like, are you here waiting for someone else after?
Oh,
I couldn't remember who was after him. Long time to be waiting.
Yeah.
Long time to be standing still in the sun. May as well just dance. Feel the breeze.
Also, though, I feel like if
move
he was
around.
waiting for a next artist, I'd be like, yeah, go up because you're going to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, true. I don't know.
Or just ask. Like,
Maybe he was just a dick.
Or just say, hey, I'm waiting for this artist.
Yeah.
You can go in front of me. Or like, whatever. Like, just
Also, I'm going to
communicate.
leave after. So, like,
Yeah.
weird vibes. But also, again, there's always going to be people like that.
Yeah.
You just got to be like, okay, whatever. It definitely didn't ruin my experience.
No, she was so cute. I could see a little hand on her
Well,
lips.
yeah. I was vibing. It was a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, Laneway was so good.
Laneway was good.
Is there anyone we didn't like?
Or were disappointed with, I guess? No, I don't think so, actually. From all the acts I saw of people who I wanted to see, it lived up to my personal expectations. Yeah.
I will say who I was a little bit disappointed in. Ooh. But I have heard this. I watched a bit of Prodigy.
Oh.
Because I love their music. And yeah, it was really weird. They like played some of their bangers and only like snippets of them, and then
it was like that kind of thing.
Yeah, and then it just like there was something missing.
The energy.
It wasn't quite right. Yeah.
Yeah, I do feel like
the energy was
certain
a bit
performers
off.
That the energy. You can sense it though, I think, in an artist.
Yeah, it's so weird, eh?
It is really interesting.
Yeah. But I did hear that that was like the similar vibe when they played
Electric Ave.
Yeah.
We should go to that next year, actually.
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Christchurch was close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was when I was just a bit like, oh. And you know when you're like trying to like it and you're like, no, it's not.
You're
that
like
bad.
really forcing yourself.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it was, but I mean, it's also, you know, whatever.
Overall
thoughts of the festival since we didn't go.
through the TV, through our phones, loved it. Loved seeing different genres of music.
Yeah.
In one weekend. I was gonna say one day.
Yeah.
So
I did forget about Weekend Tour a bit. What even happened? Oh, Charlie brought out Addison Rae.
I feel like something else did happen, but it was my friend's wedding that weekend and I just didn't.
Yeah.
I just couldn't watch.
Oh, apparently The Weeknd was gonna do something. I don't know.
Ed Sheeran.
What? Ed Sheeran?
Yes, he played. I don't think he played at Weekend 1, but he did play at Weekend 2.
Where? With who?
Himself. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
On a small stage.
Did he?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh.
On one of the little stage. I think it was like Mo.
Oh,
How do you say it? Mohave? No. That's so bad. How do you say that?
Um,
I think he...
yeah.
'cause I saw someone put up a video and then someone was like, Ed Sheeran, I think you need to move to the main stage because you like packed out the stage.
Yeah.
And he replied to that comment saying, I chose this because I like to do smaller stages in between my big...
Yeah, good fun.
Yeah, and I was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Very
cracker.
random, very
He
random.
is actually a really good performer.
Yeah, I bet he would be,
I saw him a couple of years ago. He's really good. And you're like, you actually know a lot of the songs. Also, I really want to talk about the stages at Coachella, specifically the Yuma tent. That place looks unreal.
Yeah,
I would never leave.
leave.
They need a festival just in that tent.
Imagine being in there though, you would lose all sense of time.
Fantastic.
I'm like my worst nightmare. Emily's like, fantastic. I'm like, I would feel like I'm tripping out.
Oh, it just looks unreal.
Yeah, true. No, it literally looks unreal. That's what I'm saying.
They need to, because the problem is I'd want to stay there.
Too long.
Yeah, and like...
You'd miss everyone.
Yeah, they need to do like... Oh my God, it just looks unreal.
Yeah,
like the lighting and the disco balls and... Oh my God, it just looks so good.
So sick.
Yeah, it looks so good. And Doolab always looks fun.
Yeah.
Really. I can just see us there one day.
Yeah, we will be one day. One day.
Yeah. And what's the Sahara stage? That looks cool too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just really want to, I have this thing for the Yuma and I've heard about it for years and it's just like a thing that I want to go one time.
That's so funny.
Yeah. One day.
One day we will attend Coachella one day.
Yeah. But yeah, overall I think it was really good, really enjoyable to watch.
So sick.
Yeah, and just something fun to talk about. And yeah, I think what you said before, like I feel like it really sets up the year. And it's a shame that we're going into winter. I wish we were going into
so
summer.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not able to go next year, watch the live stream because it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful to be able to see.
Yeah, and they have an app, so it matches the country that you're in.
Yes, your time
So you're not like trying to, because I was like on
That's
Google like,
so confusing.
what is the time?
5 hours behind, but a day also. So
yeah,
confusing.
yeah. So that was really handy. And then you can create a timetable. It's literally like you're at the festival.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just click on it and it takes to the YouTube and it's great.
So good. Loved it. One day we'll go. Is this us?
This is us.
I think
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Okay. Thanks for listening.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Girls Who Music.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Doesn't matter, girl, like that. Doesn't matter.